from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fields this way up to 17. He will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
What do you do?
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 21-yard line.
I didn't know he went for it on 4th and 10. You didn't say 4th and 10 in the chat. You said.
Now a carry for Sanders.
I think the second tackle would have learned from the first.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now Sanders. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he'll get this up to about the 40. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
If you want to.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. So they will go for it. Stafford. He's got his tight end fan. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford and going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in.
All out blitzing, so you can score.
Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now
So I
for the year.
can play offense.
The Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Down, Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man, he completes it to Judy. It's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
13. Patriots, nothing.
Oh, boy.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. And that'll make it 13-7.
Next the score, Buccaneers 13, Patriots 7.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 9.
On second and a yard. Stafford. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Sanders. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Right back to Sanders on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's
playing
a
your computer
1-yard
game,
loss.
Jacob?
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play action. Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. This is the tight end fan. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play for the Bucs there on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
The ball carrier. Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So They put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, New England.
Kaepernick now to throw. Flush to his right. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught by Watkins for a Patriots touchdown.
Yeah.
Quez Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Buccaneers 16.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Looking over to the lights, and he muffs it. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
First down at Stafford. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Stafford. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going for it with Sanders. They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Right back to him on first down. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Let's go!
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Antonio Brown.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick again. Back to Brown, this time complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And now he bowls him over. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other.
And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you've got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that drive. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Man open left side is Brown. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Kaepernick to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown of the night.
He ain't got
the
a fix.
Patriots add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember.
Well, I just wanted
Well
to send
executed
top
to
3.
give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to,
receiving
whether it was in
yards.
the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab.
Yeah.
And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Brings up second and 11.
And going deep for Hill.
On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 16.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 25-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Kaepernick now on first down. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Again, it's Kaepernick. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. And this is caught at the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Brown. His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 16.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get them.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Let's go,
well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
At the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Patriots 42, Buccaneers 16.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble now, great field position. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw, Kaepernick. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jordan Brooks.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing again. Stafford. And going deep for Hill. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 45 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said, pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jeremiah Tauchu coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. He's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll bring him down right around 13.
You know how to play with Lonzo and Lamelo.
Wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what
Who you
that
got, bro?
means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Looking for Campbell downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tyreek Hill, 98 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. That's a half the distance penalty, so look here. From the 4 back to the 2-yard line. Kaepernick to throw on second down. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And the Patriot first down.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This is taken just shy of the 10 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point hooks a bit, but it's up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Second and 10, Stafford again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
He's going deep for Brown. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 18. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected for the second week in a row?
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play.
Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
The extra point up and good. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Tyreek Hill set to return it.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, partner,
cover 3.
I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop
I had to put $25 on Draymond. He's going to bust the ass.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own
All right, bro.
24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy,
but it'll be second down. To throw again. Stafford. Again, he targets Jeudy, and this time the catch made. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will get him one closer. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on